Hey guys, it's me, Jack24 here. Today I'm going to be, reacting to the amazing Digital Circus episode 5, which is fittingly called Untitled. Because I know that this is one of those episodes where it's just going to be a bit of a mess. I was wondering, I did previously indeed record halfway through the video. As I got to roughly this. Oh, nice, I killed it. Yeah, sorry. There was just like a little bug flying around, and I just went with kind of instinct of just grabbing it, and I actually killed it, which was nice, since it was a little bit annoying. Anyways, so yeah, I actually got up to about, this point in my... Oh no, it's an ad. For my original reaction, that is recording like... I would say, I stopped recording it 20 minutes ago, roughly because, roughly because, one of my family members needed me to let the dogs out, since apparently their stomach was hurting, and plus the storm is coming, so... Actually, it did start to rain after I let the dogs back in, but yeah, my recording thing got corrupted, so by corrupted, I mean it was interrupted, and I couldn't exactly finish from there. Because, as I mentioned before, I don't even know how to edit my own. I can't edit for the life of me. Can I edit for classwork, for small brief things? Yeah, but I can't do that. So I'll just say though, I think that this one might have spared you guys, because when I was done recording that little section, it was already an hour-long reaction. And part of it was just me talking through it, but I mean, I'm always going to add my own commentary to whenever I react to things, because honestly, I think it's important to share my views and to let people that react to it be different, give out your opinions and not just pause everything, and then just expect everyone to just understand what you're trying to think in just short few sentences, But, I prefer going a bit more long-winded, since I tend to talk a lot. And, oh boy. And it's going to be fun revisiting the stuff I just watched and just spent an hour commentating on before I have to redo it all again. Alright, but before we begin, all of the copyright belongs to Glitch and Gooseworks, and all of the music copyright, for now at least, belongs to Gooseworks, as I have to wait till the end of the video to see if there is any other, any other people I have to do credit for the music copyright. Anyways, I will just state this, since I didn't mention my other video, that when I was kind of sweep scrolling through the other night, I did stumble across some clips of this episode, although it was only really of the bar scene. That was the part that I saw clips of, but even then I was just tired and didn't really truly understand it yet, but y'all kind of get it. But anyways, I'll try making this a bit quicker and faster, so that way I don't take forever to upload this, but I will still add my commentary here and there, and plus I will add in some of my stuff again, but boy, it's going to be an annoying route for me. It is going to be one.
Welcome back, my candy hearts and paper flowers.
Seems like they just came back from Davy Jones' locker. Why is her comedy mask always broken? Well, I guess that's the true tragedy. I guess you can't have one without the other. It only needs to be tragic. Oh boy. I can tell that is a seasickness if I've ever seen one.
Whoa! That sure could have gone better. But
Actually, it's kind of amazing how they made the textures of the models look wet. I have to say, it's kind of fun.
I'm sure the next adventure will be less... wet.
Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my eggs before they hatch?
Huh? Wait, he has eggs?
Of course. Wait, what?
I'm sorry, that still always catches me off guard. I'm not sure why, even though I reacted to it like over an hour ago, it just happened to have caught me off guard regardless.
Looks like that oh-so-positive Ragatha charm is starting to wear off, huh?
Wait a sec. Huh? I saw something move in the background, but what? Huh? Alright, it's not just me, right? It's not just me? I'm seeing this, right? You guys are seeing where I'm circling my mouse? So it is indeed an NPC mannequin. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun thing to explore. Of course, I know they're not going to explore this in this episode, probably maybe in the next few, but who knows?
Look,
Bees.
this one was a...
Damn. He's wearing a top hat on his butt. Oh, I should probably...
Like this one...
See? The bee is wearing the top hat on his bum. That's not where you're supposed to place it. You're supposed to place it on top.
A home run, eh?
Oh, Zubul, you mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces! Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
That's how it feels when you receive constructive criticism and you want to apply it to yourself. Yeah, you have that internal moment of just wanting to snap, but you calm down.
But never acknowledged.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
That's it! Everybody besides Zubul, get over here! Everyone,
Oh, he did have eggs.
I'm going to pitch to you some future adventure ideas, and I'm going to ask you to give me your honest opinions on them.
I was gonna sleep.
All right,
No, let him sweep.
I've got an adventure where
Please, I actually do. It's annoying that when people... Wait, is that the weird S symbol that people were drawing in middle school? Interesting. Haven't seen that in ages. But, yeah.
tour my amazing magic chocolate factory and get killed off one by one from OSHA violations.
That's just Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And also the books as well, but... Oh boy, it's just happened to be weirdly... No, I do mean this. It just happened to have been quite weird with the amount of... Well, to be fair, in the 1970s, they didn't really have OSHA till, 71, but the movie came out in roughly the same time span, so, oh boy, that's going to be a fun thing to explain to OSHA. In case you guys don't know, watch Matt Pat's old video on it. Oh, I kind of feel sad now. But, honestly, that doesn't sound too bad.
A sentient cardiovascular system goes to war against the United States military and...
Wait, a sentient cardiovascular system goes to war against the U.S. military? If it's just a sentient one, I hate to say this, you can just, I don't know, kill it. It's literally not even a person. How would it go to war against the military? Unless if it's a ghost.
You have to survive in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland with a telepathic talking dog who's mean to you the whole time.
No, that actually doesn't sound too bad.
You think?
Damn. Alright, I guess that explains how Gankle thinks.
I don't know. They all sound a little dark.
I can't tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens.
You can, it's just extremely difficult. Although, it's not an easy task, I will say. But, I mean, for those that don't know, I am a film major in college, and currently I'm just also doing some screenplays, and have been trying to figure out, and have been challenged, although more so by myself, to make a compelling story without anything dark in it, which I have been trying to do, and so far it's actually not going quite well, although it's not exactly my forte, but, you know, it's not impossible to do, it's just hard to do, and whether or not it be received as good or not, that depends on who your audience is.
The intrigue, the stakes.
Not to mention the sex appeal.
What are you talking about?
Agreed. I'm straight up going to just say, Bubble, sometimes some shows do require sex appeal, but I don't think you need this one here. Considering this is for, as what Kane said, for all ages. Wait, how did sex appeal get past Bubble's lips without the censor going off? I guess more things are breaking apart, but, or unless if that's not considered a curse word. I guess you learn something new every day for a place that's supposed to be made for all ages. Who knew?
Oh, you could always try the suggestion box again. I honestly didn't hate the last one we did with it.
You didn't hate it?
It was kind
I mean, you actually seem surprised.
of refreshing doing something grounded in reality.
Yeah, I really didn't mind that one either.
What about the rest of you?
I very much did not
They're not
enjoy that
back
one in the
on.
slightest.
Really think you brought
If
up
we
the
ever do
sex
anything
appeal
even
at the
close
time,
to that
even if it
again,
was least
I'm
it's
getting
silly,
violent,
because normally
and
you
I'm
never
going
say.
to kill Ragged.
Alright, so here's the thing that I spent a good chunk of the other portion of the video trying to figure out what Jack said. So I also figured out what Ragatha said, and Gankle as well. Alright, so Jack said that he doesn't want to do anything remotely like that again. If so, he's going to go on a rampage and kill Ragatha. Ragatha says that she doesn't really want to be on the substance, aka the stupid sauce thing. I believe that's what it was, and it messed her up and made her seem like she was high. And Gankle is actually, I don't know what Gankle is actually saying.
What about the rest of you?
I very much did not
They're not
enjoy that
back
one in the
on.
Really
slightest.
think you brought
If
up
we
the
ever do
sex
anything
appeal
even
at the
close
time,
to that
even if it
again,
was least
I'm
it's
getting
silly,
violent,
because normally you
and I'm
never
going
say.
to kill Ragatha.
Oh, alright. Yeah. Gankle says it didn't really brought out the best in her.
Well, how am I gonna please everybody if you all like different things?
Maybe just keep your adventures open at all times and let us do whatever we want when we want.
Are you?
I mean, that is a good suggestion from Zubul, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure if all of the cast are aware of how the AIs work in this world, let alone how Kane feels about other AIs.
In this bubble, the Toy Box character wants us to leave the other intelligent AIs to run for a prolonged period of time.
I mean, he does say that they are intelligent AIs, so that does beg the question, can they actually gain sentient powers similar to Kane, or if not, take over Kane's power and do weird things? Actually, this might be an interesting question to ask.
Testing.
Am I not supposed to be hearing you?
Zippy!
What did you even zip up? I don't have a mouth.
I hate to do this, but Seagull has a pretty good point. They don't have a mouth. So how can you zip it up if they don't even have a mouth? Well, I guess it's been zipped regardless. Is that zipper backwards? Oh boy, that's gonna drive me nuts. But yeah, it's kind of fun to see stuff like this.
Okay, well, how about this? We'll do a lightning round. Go.
Oh no, we're doing rapid fire then. Actually, to be fair, I could have actually preferred if they titled this The Amazing Digital Circus, Episode 5, Lightning Round. That actually could have been quite nice.
All the suggestions in the suggestion box in rapid succession. And if you don't like one, you can all vote to skip it.
What? Like, now?
That's right. So grab your bones and
Wait.
pansies, cause here we go!
We just
I was
finished
gonna
an adventure!
Oh no. To be honest, if they just did an adventure now have to do this, I can understand that they're not going to have a fun time. Especially
Oh, wait,
this one.
I know what this is.
Oh, I swear to God, if this is one of your suggestions.
Hi, everyone. In today's episode of Poach Everything, I'm going to be hunting the critically endangered red ribbon rhinoceros.
I know this is supposed to be a joke on it, but in all seriousness, poachers actually are still a pretty heavy issue for most creatures, especially in the wild, that are becoming more endangered due to weird black market stuff and due to weird ancient medicine kind of thing. Oh no. Also, as I mentioned prior, that I do think at some point in his previous life, outside of Circus, Jax actually was a hunter due to the next few comments he's going to make.
Just like Mom used to make.
Yep. I do have to say, that was a nice shot. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Delicious meat. One down, 4 to go.
All right, I'm calling a vote. Let's skip this one. And also make Jax a vegan for the rest of the day.
Wait, how can you make him a vegan?
Do that? What do you mean?
Huh?
Do that?
Sorry, Jack.
Oh no. It's meme time.
Democracy has spoken.
Democracy sucks.
Both are true. They're both great and also sucks, but to be fair, it's better than a dictatorship too. So, I would say that.
Like, what? Why me?
I thought a position of power suited you.
Oh my God, are these all gonna be Jax's ideas?
I mean, they're bound to be some of his ideas. He has written there. And you guys saw the other suggestions in the box.
Well, Miss President, it looks like there are some new developments in the ongoing war between Australia and New Zealand. We may need to take in some refugees.
Oh boy. This just sounds like regular American politics. Especially considering our policies on foreign wars. On trying to figure out what we have to do.
Think.
Well, how do you know what to do? What?
Didn't you get the brief?
Huh?
I am just being here.
You're doing great, Pomni.
Come down here for a sec.
Huh?
We all got
Baby head.
on our characters.
Anyways, I know. So, Mr. Kinger, Rural Assistant to the President, brief. Australia and New Zealand are at war. Motivations. How can we make this not our problem and still benefit? That still fits out for U.S. stuff? Is there a way to come out on this whole thing with ownership of both Australia and New Zealand? That also kind of seems to be a thing for U.S. politics, although it's usually not about about land, it's usually about oil, because, well, we like oil. And secondly, does kangaroo meat taste good? Honestly, that I would have to ask to my Australian viewers, since I'm not from Australia, never been. I would love to go, but does kangaroo meat taste good? How do I like that? Note: no funny business. Do not embarrass the president or this great nation. In case of character breaks, used contemplation under and don't worry, a baby head will illumine. It has been installed.
I'm your assistant.
Aw.
Is that a baby head
Yes.
lamp?
Didn't you get one too? I figured we were all on the same page.
Oh, and remember, have fun.
But if not, you're gonna have to tap into those golden improv skills.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to see what you do.
To be honest, I would probably do the same thing.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it.
I'm not Jax.
That's a fair point. He ain't Jax.
Oi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release all the world's deadliest spiders into... Did I pick a bad time?
His fourth wall breaks are now becoming scarier. Because this is now a fourth wall break within a fourth wall within a fourth wall.
His acting is phenomenal. It's hard to believe he's vegan.
He ain't a vegan. He was forced to become a vegan.
Why wouldn't the president have a bomb squad? Don't worry.
Actually, I believe the president would have a bomb squad, but it should be fine.
President Pomni, I believe you can do this.
There's centipedes in there, too.
But also, the thing about Australia also having the deadliest spiders in the world. Yeah, you guys have a lot of deadly creatures there in Australia. And, yeah, some of them happen to be spiders. Ugh. Oh boy, the creepy cause. In case of those that don't know, I actually do have arachnophobia. Because although I will kill bugs, including spiders, well, arachnids as well, but, you know, it's like, that still doesn't stop me from being incredibly scared.
Be sure you know what you're doing.
Okay, well, which wire do I cut?
Follow your heart.
You stay out of this. Shouldn't you be arrested or something?
Hey, I'm on
Agreed.
side here.
You're literally not.
Come on, just pick your favorite color.
Like the red one?
I'd personally go with blue. Blue's my favorite color, it being closest to black and all.
I'm going to be questioning this logic, but I know where this twist is going, but I do have to say, I would just cut all of them and hope for the best. Granted, I'm not a bomb squadron, but oh boy, well, at least I tried. But I don't believe blue's the closest to black on the colors. But actually, that's actually quite a nice thing. It's red, blue, and green wires, the RGB, which is a color coding system.
Black be your favorite color then?
Well,
Agreed.
oh, there's no black wire.
Also agreed, there is no black wire.
Hey, I'm a New Zealand extremist, and I don't know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
They threaten them with kiwis. I mean the bird, not the fruit. And if worse comes to worse, well, they will just pull out their warships. They've gone to war before, but they're not going to be winning a military conflict against Australia. I'm just going to say that. Damn. I mean, that is quite a good way to intersect. So wait, this does beg the question, since Kane is watching this. Is he making them become actors in each of his adventures? And is he just watching it like we are? Since he's not usually there for them, so I guess it is.
Skin feel.
No, sorry guys. I got hit by an ad. I'm sorry, but I'm not here for a Dove ad or for a stage shopping thing. I'm here for the amazing digital circus. Not for ads. Ah. I mean, that was well spoken, Bubble, but I don't think you can say that again. Oh no. Aw, it's a cute anime thing. Oh no, wait, cherry blossoms, school setting. This is either a slice of life or a yandere situation. I'm hoping it's a slice of life and not a yandere situation. I'm hoping for that. Granted, even though I have reacted to the episode, honestly, I've reacted to this part prior, but honestly, my brain tends to forget when I'm kind of knocked out of the thing. And for those that don't know, I actually do kind of know some Japanese, and I know some of their lettering, and I do kind of enjoy it. Although I can see why this episode took so long to make, because making things in 2D is a bit harder than. Well, I'm not saying making things in 3D is any easier than making things in 2D. It's just that at least in 3D you kind of have the model already there, and you don't have to constantly redraw or reposition drawing and scale constantly for animation. But I will say it's actually quite nice.
What is this? I don't like this.
Oh, can it? At least we finally have one that's by someone else.
Yeah, there's nothing more fun than being back in school.
Both valid and invalid. Well, I mean, both for me. Me at least, because at school I get to socialize with people without kind of feeling out of place. And at the same time, although I am a good student, I'm not exactly one that enjoys being in school for school itself. I'm more there just to kind of enjoy the experience and make sure to learn the best that I can, while all the while just managing to barely get through most of the work.
What a chance, Jax. Jeez.
There's nothing wrong with your suggestion.
How did you know this was my suggestion?
It's very obvious. You draw some manga stills and some anime and some manga characters, or anime characters. It's hard to tell because when you're not making it an animation, it's hard to tell if it's.
Can you believe this, Pomni? First she draws anime, now she drags us all into one. She must be one of them, losers.
You threw me out of a moving truck.
Oh,
That's valid.
class, today we're gonna learn the popular foreign language known as English.
Alright, I mean, this really shouldn't surprise you, Kinger. English is a popular foreign language, even though we're speaking it. It is still a foreign language to the rest of the world. Granted, it is known throughout at least 1/4 of the world. You can thank a certain British Isles for those things, but hold on a sec. Was falling out of my chair, but yeah, no worries. Anyway, so yeah, English is indeed a foreign language, especially in the setting of a Japanese setting. So this should be quite good. Although, oh boy, it's going to be quite tough. Quite tough considering English breaks a lot of the rules of the language systems it's actually from. It's partially from Northern German. Well, actually, it's more like more ancient Northern German, which would eventually become Danish, Swedish, and would branch off at least into Danish, Swedish, and into Norwegian. Whereas this part was still within the early days of it, during the Viking Age, came down also with the Gaelic. No, not Gaelic. Gaelic's the name of the people, not the language. The language is Celtic. Celtic's also the name of the people. Damn. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Remember, it's Celtic or Celtic. I don't know, because the basketball team in America keeps confusing me with how to pronounce the actual language and people correctly. Along then came with the French, and also not to mention with the Roman Latin alphabet. So we have a very weird pronunciation system, and that's just Old English itself. When we finally stopped got invading my people.
Is boring. I vote we skip it.
Shut up. We're not skipping it.
Slice of life animes are the worst one.
Here and there, they are not exactly the worst, but they're also not exactly the best. Some people like them. I like slice of life, but not a lot. But I like some. As it's just a bit more funny to kind of just relax and then just place some characters into some chaotic normal scenarios and see how they react. It's quite fun. Also feels oddly enough very relaxing.
It's embarrassing. I guess it's not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
Oh no. Judging by the blush on Gangle's face. And along with those tears. Those ain't the regular normal tears. This is the anime version of saying, yeah, you are effectively becoming very embarrassed about something. And you might have done those more. Something you really, and I do mean this, really don't want to talk about or discuss because it was super embarrassing or like an emotional thing that later becomes embarrassing to others when they find out. I'm so curious what she did with the anime figure because it was hinted all the way back, what do you call it? Back in episode 2 when Jax was threatening that as well. I know he's doing this just to get her to skip it.
This one!
Oh, stargazing. Who wrote this? Actually, I guess Kinger might have.
Are we just chilling for this one?
I think we are.
Can I finally relax?
I'm sorry, Pomni, but just like how you and Kobani from Chainsaw Man have something in common. You guys are much better when you're freaked out. Both cute in your own right, but oh boy, you guys are not allowed to relax for that long.
I guess so, but I prefer a little bite to my adventures.
Then why don't you help yourself to a sandwich?
I get Kinger's point, but not what he meant when he said he wants a bit of a bite to his adventures. Good for being a good, decent friend, pal Kinger. I'm not sure how your memory and or stability works.
Here.
Thanks.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
Oh, he's actually curious.
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she...
Well, he's trying to reach out. For those that don't know, I do have social issues as well. Granted, I can read some rooms, not as clearly as a lot of other people can, but I can read the situation and not be socially blind to how some of my actions make some people feel. There's several people that now I know that kind of have that issue as well, but actually, aren't aware of how their actions make people feel.
hanging out with Zubul is gonna magically fix that?
Maybe she just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm mean to her, though.
I didn't think you cared about what other people like.
I mean, I think here is really where he's being more genuine. Where he's actually trying to, open up, but doesn't want to, make himself seem as if he's weak or anything.
No, yeah, you're right. I don't.
But, yeah, so effectively it seems like these two are more or less, both Pomni and Ragnar are more worrying about how Jax actually just feels like he does care deep down, but just isn't, doesn't feel like he's able to do much because they're stuck in a world and he's going insane because, they've been trapped there for a while, and plus he's been breaking, quote unquote, the fourth wall, because sometimes he does actually do break the fourth wall, although all the other characters are just seeing it as weird. But then again, they're in a digital circus where someone can actually, potentially be watching this on, maybe not on YouTube, but on the screen that the computer game of the Amazing Digital Circus is running on, as we saw in the pilot's opening bit, from it being like that, and not to mention the end of the pilot where we even saw the outside of the computer where they're stuck in. Either way, it's going to be interesting.
Do you have any actual friends?
Pomni means it genuinely, since she's trying to figure out what's actually going on.
Anymore.
Once again, I wish that I had a face cam, but then again, I don't want to reveal my face to everyone. Not because I'm self-conscious of my face, it's just that, too much editing work. And also, one thing you don't say about a social person that's trying to be genuine and social is mention their lack of friends, because I do know that there was a character named Ribbit that was supposed to be Jax's friend that abstracted before Kaufmo did, and that probably wasn't exactly a polite thing to say to Jax.
Oh.
He is pissed, by the way. Although it's obvious that he is. I just wanted to state that I understand that situation quite well, because one of my family members tends to think that I might be a chronic loner. Is it true that I prefer being alone more often? Yes. Is it true that I don't have many friends? That's true. Is it true that I'm always going to be alone? No, that's not true. But yeah. Oh boy. That's not something you bring up when someone's trying to be genuinely nice.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about that. That wasn't meant to be. Hey, Kinger! Did you see the fireflies all the way over there?
What was that about?
It's nothing. Who cares? Doesn't she get on your nerves sometimes?
I mean, she's nice to everyone.
I don't know.
I guess Pomni is just trying to figure out what's going on. But I guess Jax is still trying to be genuine and not trying to be misleading.
I think she tries way too hard. Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning.
I don't necessarily disagree with what he's saying, but at the same time, I don't necessarily say he's right about it. Granted, I will say it is a bit annoying to have someone being a bit over-optimistic about every situation. Granted, it might be fun to have a person like that around every now and then, but to be reminded of that when you're constantly stuck in, like, a video game, game, well, this quote-unquote digital world, end quote, it might not be nearly as fun. But now here's how he's going to try to cover it off.
It just feels like she's trying to take advantage of you, you know?
And actually, that I do believe might have happened to Jax prior. Like, maybe he has been taken advantage of by someone that was far too kind, and maybe that led him into the circus. As I know he is a bit mischievous, but I don't think he's mischievousness enough to be able to get him and one of his, if it is an outside world friend, into the game. But I think that maybe it may be sign of someone that was polite was actually led him into a digital circus, and that's why he's thrown off guard by it.
I don't know. Also, she's dumb and she looks weird.
That's how he plays it off.
Think we all look weird.
Excuse you. This is what peak male performance looks like. My ears and tail are kind of the pinnacle of masculinity.
Actually, I would say more like a wolf would be more dependent. But then again, everyone's got their own differences. And, well, if you guys know what the rabbit is for, or what it symbolizes, I wish there was a camera that I could show you guys my facial reactions, because that would kind of explain what I'm trying to do.
You don't have a tail.
What are you talking about? Yes, I do. It's what the? Where's my tail? How long have I not had my tail?
I have never seen you with a tail.
That's a good question, but wait. Huh? Actually, I can see him trying to process this because, yeah, I don't know if anyone has actually ever told him. Like, that's actually gotta hurt. I mean, I understand Kinger not telling him because, well, as they mentioned prior, Kinger at times is either able to remember stuff or not so much. And, yeah. And I'm not sure of who joined in what order, and whether or not if they were around or not when the others were abstracting. I know some were, but you know, I'm not sure how recent it is.
When would that have even?
Aw, that is sad. I am sorry, Jax, that you lost a tail. It is a sad fate.
They look happy.
They do, don't they?
I think after this, maybe we could...
Wait a minute! That's a bad thing!
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad.
First of all, do not say that. Secondly, both Gooseworks voices both Bubble and the Moon, so this is a bit funny. Oh no, why did they change the subtitle button?
I think that... Don't say that. I think they're enjoying the suggestion box adventures more than the me adventures. What should I do?
You should die. You should throw a f***ing beach party.
Why do you...
I mean, first of all, he does say, why do you swear so now? But... the unhingedness of Bubble is fun, but I would just say, yeah, do a beach party. Who knows? Do something fun and not extremely torturous or exhausting or mentally draining for people.
For now. Forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
Intermission time. We get to see previous clips from, the Amazing Digital Circus, including parts of the pilot. Wait a sec. I gotta flip over my computer for this. Oh, that's when a Gummy Goo got dismantled. Wait a sec. Why does something feel like I just missed something?
Swear now. Forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
Alright.
Intermission time.
Alright. For those that are too young, I myself was included for a long time, not knowing what an intermission was, but then I saw some plays and saw some old movies, which intermissions are just break times where you're able to get up and go and grab like a snack or something for a little while. For plays, it's just to give the performers some more time to begin changing up sets and to, give people, time to actually get to not memorize their lines, but, like to prepare themselves a bit before the show kind of starts again. And plus, it gives the audience a pretty good time for a bathroom break and to rehydrate and stuff. It's just meant to be good. Why does this feel so early 2000s? For those wondering, I was born in the early 2000s. 2005 to be exact. But even then, I didn't really start remembering all that much stuff until at least, and this is me going off of from probably some of my earliest memories are probably from 2008, at least late 2008. It's when my actual memories started. Everyone seems confused, and I don't blame them. This is trippy. Am I watching a Disney getting high scene? I forgot about his all seeing eyes. But what? How did he not see that NPC in the room? Wait a sec. Hold on a second. I know that there's something saying that there was on one of the doors in the pilot, there was a mannequin room that wasn't X'd out. Maybe that's a player or something? It is trippy. Bowling ball, cake. Well, you're going at least you're the lucky one. Aw. Dinger. No. I mean, it does make sense that a rook would take out a king. This is trippy. Oh no. Pomni became a frog. Rip it. And oh boy. Even though I wasn't really alive, well, I mean, I was alive during this trend, but, I wasn't any more than, I was born in 2005, and the trend died out in, I believe 2012 of music composers posing in, a white background room for album covers or something, or for some photo shoots. I forget which, but for which artists in particular, but it was a lot of early 2000 stuff. Makes me semi-nostalgic. Yeah, this is a bit true. Aw, Jax is running free. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Kaufmo's X'd out. Then there's a mannequin. And then there's Ribbit, who we know is abstracted. But if the mannequin has a room, does that mean it's a character? Probably does. But anyways, let's see. Anything else? Anything else from this? I mean, I guess it's kind of weird seeing that the abstracted people are kind of looking in on this.
Kane, what are we doing right now?
Good question.
We're intermissioning!
Why?
Because we can.
Hello?
And now back to the show.
Give me a whiskey sour, but hold the egg white, since I'm a vegan.
What? Alright, give me a 6, since I don't know drinks that much. Because, what do you call it? First of all, I don't really drink, so I don't even know. Hold on a sec. I actually am just trying to figure out, because A, I'm not old enough to drink, and B, I don't really have too much interest into drink. So what is a whiskey sour made of? I don't know, there's plenty of... Alright. Alright, so for a classic whiskey sour bourbon is a fantastic option, thicken with egg whites, topped with a few dashes of aromatic pick. Oh, alright. Yeah. Never mind. It's not that bad, and plus... Oh, and egg white is indeed the optional part. Alright, that does make sense. Although I wasn't entirely sure if egg white was a necessary ingredient or not to a whiskey sour, but turns out that's an optional thing to begin with, so...
Hate this! How is this even possible? I thought Kane couldn't...
Yeah, I thought so too. And... yeah. Jax is now realizing that, yeah, this can happen. Kane is probably able to change their minds or something, saying you just can't do anything about it.
Made it way worse for you.
Well, I'm calling a vote to turn Zubul into a slug.
Everyone voted against that.
Who hated it?
Woo! It's raining like the Dickens out there.
Hey, guys. I'll have a cosmopolitan.
Give me a corncob blitz.
Give me a sec. I actually want to see if a corncob blitz is an actual thing. Corncob blitz. Is that an actual thing? Wait, is it? Whoops, no.
I'll have a cosmopolitan.
Give me a corncob blitz.
Oh, alright. I don't know, there is a corncob cocktail recipe. Not sure if it's the one that he means, but there is one that is about it. Granted, I won't judge. People can be people and choose their own alcohols. And also, I love the noir-esque feeling to this. Makes it nice, although it's a bit more weird for the noir style to have everyone in black and white but still have neon lights. Feels more neo-noir than actual noir. But regardless, it does bring some good lighting qualities.
I'll throw something together.
You know your way around alcohol, huh?
Yeah, this was one of my suggestions. I worked at a bar briefly. I like making drinks.
That sounds fitting for you.
I know there's an implication there, but I can't be to figure it out.
Actually, I can probably figure it out. Jax probably assumes Zoo will probably have hit the bottle quite hard. assuming that he means that she was an alcoholic. Oh no, that they were an alcoholic. My bad. Sorry, Zubul. I'm sorry. Keep forgetting characters are different. Have some preferred pronouns, and I try to respect it as much as I can, but if it slips my mind, I will apologize because I don't want to be rude, and honestly, I don't want to be yelled at in the comment section. But then again, this is my video, so it's not like I'm going to get that much comments anyways.
Pomni, you ever have any jobs? Or are you too young for that?
Aw. He's at least... Actually, this does beg a question. Have they ever asked each other their ages? I mean, I know Jax and Zubul are both, 22 from what Gooseworks said, and also, I know Pomni's 25 from what Gooseworks said as well. Actually, give me a sec, so... Amazing. Alright, so... Amazing Digital Circus. Age. Give me a sec. No, not there. I'm just trying to remember. Oh, alright. So, Gooseworks literally said this. Yeah, so Pomni is 25, Jax is 22, Ragafa is 30, Zubul is 22, Gangle is 26, and Kinger is 48. That's confirmed from Gooseworks themselves. Which, to be honest, I was expecting Kinger to be a bit older, but than 48. But that actually kind of makes sense with Jax and Zubul being the youngest, having a bit of different views.
25 years old, and yeah, I was an accountant for a supermarket chain.
A supermarket?
An accountant for a supermarket chain? Not bad.
You end up here.
Well,
That's also a good question.
I sometimes got bored of things, and I would seek out mild thrills, like exploring abandoned buildings, you know.
That is a dangerous mild thrill. Largely because, hey, you don't know if you're alone in that building, and by that I mean you can probably run into wild animals, rabid animals, not to mention drug addicts, homeless people that are also partially on drugs. I'm not trying to make that into stereotypes, I'm just literally saying that those are the potential dangers. And not to mention, there's the other side of those dangers, which are the reason why the building was abandoned. Either poor management of the building's foundation, or even the darker case, which has happened a few times, radiation. You would be surprised on how sometimes that goes out unnoticed when people explore abandoned buildings. I've seen far too much dark radiation stuff on the internet.
And posting videos of it online.
Ah.
Oh. Same here.
YouTuber.
Except that I don't explore abandoned buildings. There are none where I live, and also I wouldn't even do it for anything.
Not really. Nobody watched them. It was just...
I mean, I understand that, Pomni. No one watches my videos, except for some of my family, just whenever I do some reactions. It's just either family, friends, and just whoever else happens to be watching. I mean, I know I have some long-time viewers, but even then, it's, like, not a lot. And usually I'm just doing this as kind of like a mental health thing for myself. Granted, mainly it's more just because, hey, I enjoy making videos just to kind of keep, like, a bit of a, catalog of how I matured throughout the years and what my mindsets were at the time. And I love sharing my thoughts and opinions on things, and honestly, I just think it's a bit of a healthy thing for me to do, since I get to vent out some of my thoughts and opinions instead of just being bored and alone. And this is one of my hobbies. I don't have to make videos. I don't have to make any reactions by any chance, because I don't really care about, making videos nearly as much to, be a successful career. It's just something that I do for me. I get it.
Something I did for me.
Agreed.
I sometimes did that. I wouldn't record it, though.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you guys, but actually, wait. Let me check since. Alright. Cosmopolitan drink. What is it? Oh. Oh, it's that pink drink everyone kind of gets at parties you see in movies. Interesting. Guess you never know.
Here's your Cosmo.
Thanks.
Hiding something.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? What's your story then?
No. Actually, that's a good question. Both Zubul and Jax are hiding something from people. Jax is good at trying to play it off. Well, Zubul's more open about not really about hiding it, but more open of brushing it off.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, after my lung cancer diagnosis, me and my junkie associate from a chemistry class I used to teach.
Yeah, I figured. How about you, Gangle?
Hey, I wasn't done.
If you're gonna make up, at least be creative about it.
Yeah, because that was, if memory serves correct, that is the plot of Breaking Bad. I'm sorry, guys, I've actually never seen the show. I've seen clips, as I wasn't really into much of it. Granted, I know about Walter White and Saul Goodman, but, and Jesse Pinkman. I believe that was his last name in the show. But, oh boy. That was like a long ago thing, but that does beg the question.
I know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
Alright, yeah, so either that Ragapho was taken either prior to being in the Circus, prior to Breaking Bad airing, or what do you call it, or her not really being into that type of TV genre in order to, understand what it was. But then again, it was an extremely popular phenomenon. Even one of my classmates when I was in middle school were watching it. Or at least one of them was had some fun conversations about it. Not a lot, but some. Largely because A, I didn't understand it, and B, I finally was able to have more conversations with people during then when they were teaching me about stuff, and then I started teaching them about stuff, and then it didn't really work so well back then, but it's doing better. I'm doing better now.
I worked in fast food.
You've done more than that. What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out. I didn't really pursue art much after that.
Hey, I'm always down to make art together if you want.
Aw, that's nice.
I know you were an artist too, Zubul.
Yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a couple years.
How old do you have to be a tattoo artist? Since, give me a sec. You have to be a tattoo artist, because this actually does. Oh, alright. Wait, no, that's... How old? Oh, alright, so at the very least 18 years of old, but I think that for like the first couple of years it was just training and small scale tattoos, not really anything too high standing, but there. So if Zubol's 22, then that means 4 years at least. And that's assuming if they're the same age that they are from what Gooseworks stated still in the show, and not when they were taken in, which could have been far longer, or what they were currently are. Anyways, I mean, it's interesting.
Bartender and a tattoo artist? You're killing me here, Zuby.
What do you mean when you say that? Do you have, like, an actual point, or are you just talking?
I'm just
I think at this point he's just talking.
having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
Fun isn't the thing I hate.
I guess I'll go now. Oh, geez, where to start?
Alright.
I was born into a fairly wealthy family. We had a large property with horses and chickens, and my mother, my mother was a lot. I worked in real estate for a bit until I ended up here. I'm sure she doesn't miss me. I certainly don't miss the yelling, and the braiding, and guilt tripping, and the... Yeah!
I mean, I kind of feel bad for Ragatha, since she's effectively the second oldest out of the group, although Kinger's insane, due to him being there for, like, what do you call it, like, for, like, I'm pretty sure Jack said he was there for 20 years or so, or he was just there the longest, but honestly, I think Ragatha feels more like that she was kind of forced upon into a pretty bad I wouldn't say that her family was necessarily bad. I just think too demanding, overpressuring, and and that kind of does lead to a mental snap at some point. And I've seen a lot of theories that maybe her missing eye is actually connected to her human portion, which I do actually think that could be the case, but I don't think so. Due to, well, could be, you never know, but yeah, it seems like she also is struggling to connect with others.
Just kind of a farm girl. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Oh no, I have ads. I'm sorry, but I'm not here for ads. I'm here for the amazing digital circus. Alright, Jax, anything up?
And no point in asking Kinger, because there's no way he remembers anything.
Never better.
Fair enough. He says he's never better.
Do you guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what? Oh.
Huh?
Yep.
Huh?
What?
That's just
Alright, that was fun.
earring guy. That's just what he does.
I see. From a previous adventure?
Yeah, God, Pomni, you didn't know that?
I'm ignoring you.
By the way, Pomni, sorry about the whole president thing. I just thought it'd be funny.
Are you apologizing? What's happening?
Just ignore him.
I think he's actually being genuine here.
Apology accepted, I guess.
Wow, the first steps of a budding friendship, right?
Aw, he is trying to be genuine and trying to keep up his persona at the same time. It's tough for some people, I know.
Get that?
Hey, Pomni, remember when Kaufmo smashed me
Oh no, this is going to become weird.
against the walls and I got all jumbled up?
Nah.
Oh, all things considered, that was pretty funny, right?
No?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no. Sorry, that was probably pretty traumatic for you.
Oh, remember when you got high at McDonald's and told Gangle to kill herself? No, that was funny.
What?
Alright.
I did not say that. I think. No, of course I didn't. And I am still so sorry about that, Gangle. I would never have said anything like that if I didn't get that stupid sauce in my eye.
That's true.
Raggy, just let yourself be mean sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah, constantly tormenting Gangle's really funny, Jax.
You guys all take this place way too seriously.
I mean, considering he's the youngest out of the group, he probably has accepted his fate already, and that they're stuck in here, so he's going to try to make it as fun as he can.
What is this? Why'd you do that? Can you get that thing away from me?
Are you afraid of corn?
No.
I mean, some people have irrational fears. Mine is pickles. I can't explain why. It just always been, and it's not fun.
Who's afraid of corn?
On board! Let's go to the next adventure!
But you're not
Yeah,
even a part of
agreed.
Hey!
Oh no, softball. Actually, I don't know the rules of softball. I only know baseball and not even baseball. The only rules I know for sports are hit something with a stick and hope it goes.
Softball, ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, we're doing this now?
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble? We've got the Big Tops playing against the evil Big Tops.
Damn. This feels like an edgy version.
I'm Evil Pomni.
Damn.
I'm Evil Ragatha.
Coach Dictator here.
Aw.
Hi, guys. I'm Evil Jax.
Yeah, it actually seems nice.
I'm
What?
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't
Yeah. I can
we get
guess.
it, Evil Claude?
But first, let's welcome.
Wait. Was Orsman actually a previous... Actually, wait. I think Orsman is meant to be an evil clone of Gangle, but... Or Kane just didn't think of it.
Our special guest, here to sing the American National Anthem.
Ooh. Alright. Perfect. Let's see it.
Oh, say.
Damn. It's disappearing guy and... as much as I would like to say... that I really wouldn't want to hear my full national anthem out loud. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but music randomly makes me feel awkward. Yeah, that's centipede.
All right, team. I may not know what's going on, or who is going on, or
Fair enough.
what's going on, or
Fair.
what is going on.
Why is going on is because Kane was bored and went on to the next suggestion. Hopefully this works, but I don't know. Kinger, could be a matter of time. We all don't know.
I do know where is going on.
You do? Alright.
Out on that field, so let's go break some tailbones, team.
Hey, guys. I hope we all have a fun game, no matter who ends up winning. I want to kill that guy.
No, why? Why do I get stuff? No, why? No, I do not want ads about AI while I'm watching a show that has an AI as a villain. Also, I don't need a soap skin ad. I am not that dirty. But oh boy. Ugh.
Well, hello, stupid Gatha. I hope you're ready to get completely annihilated.
Aw. I have to say, very British sounding. And very, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it, pash. Oh, posh. There we go, posh.
Nobody Perhaps you and you're going to die someday!
Fair, and so are you.
We can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
Huh? Check this out. You're out, dumb.
Damn. Why do I know? Wait, what? Can't wake up? Try opening your eyes? Tired? Try going to sleep. Actually? Yeah, that seems... Wait a sec. Hold on. Do they actually need to actually open their eyes to escape the game? Or am I just reading too much into this? But also I know what why do I know each and every curse word Evil Pomni is speaking? Because I swear if they just got the voice actors to just redo their voice lines for Evil Versa, it would be quite fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
He's cool.
What are they talking about?
Wait,
Huh?
what's that?
Oh. Wait a sec. Let's go back to what... Oh, Pomni's here. Wait, where's her jester hat? This feels weird. But then again, Kane can changed him, as evident of him making a Gangle into a rhino.
What's that?
Oh. I have to say, Kinger probably didn't know what he was voting for.
Wait, what's that?
Aw, Pomni voted against it. Jax also voted against it.
What the heck? Who did this? You!
Jax, you're up to bat.
I can't, don't wanna, why, look, why this though?
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
I don't want to wear this.
I have a feeling this might be his breaking point.
Have never seen you this upset about something.
Jax, bat.
I'm gonna kill you when this is over.
Let's see what you're made of.
Shut up!
Don't worry. I think you look good.
I don't want to hear that. I want you.
I mean... Alright, first of all, I would have to say, anyone can be into their own kings, but don't force someone else into a maid outfit if they really don't want to, and plus, don't actually have that for kink or have any sense of actually wanting to do cosplay or wanting to do maid work. It's up to them, but it's like don't force it onto someone else that doesn't want to.
Dead!
Ah,
Well, guess there's no more ball. We're done.
Wait, I
There.
got this.
his eye.
What? Hey!
Sorry, Zubul. It's just the perfect regulation softball size.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm playing baseball here.
That's true.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Wait, Jax! What about where is going on?
Can't believe I hit it right to her. I'm supposed to be better than that. Sorry. I should be a better
Wait, they
sport.
have a bunch of softballs here. Why didn't he just use that there?
Not to, agree with Jax or anything, but there's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions. That's pretty normal.
I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk or anything.
I think we all need to be a jerk sometimes.
I mean, that's true, but you have to know when and where. Sometimes if it's uncontrollable, it's a different story, but, But, yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Wait, did her button change color? Hold on. No, it didn't. My dad does so much
Kane,
weird.
we need a ball here.
Oh,
Oh.
Jax, we have a ball now. What are you doing?
See ya.
Aw.
Whoops, I missed. Oh, darn, I'm out.
Having fun?
Oh, you know it.
He ain't. That is a pretty fake smile, if you ask me.
Oh, look, Gangle's up to bat. How do you think this is gonna go?
Would you stop trying to force her to act like you?
Oh, yeah, I should force her to be happy all the time instead, right?
Wait,
it's
who
better
plays Corndare?
Or into some insensitive jerk who deflects everything.
I can think for myself, guys.
Yeah, that's true. They're just trying to influence Pomni. Granted, I think Jax is trying to be more genuine and a bit more realistic. But considering he's still not really, since he's still young, I don't think he's got the experience of the world to fully understand the consequences.
I ain't forcing anything on you.
And then you just act like you never do anything wrong and everybody loves you, when in reality you just fuck everything up for everyone else.
Okay, let's, calm down a bit.
What? You're the one who said it's fine to be a jerk sometimes.
I mean, that's true.
I'm sorry,
You have to know when and where.
Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
It's fine.
No apologies for me? This is so sad.
I'm sorry, Jax, for bringing up that thing earlier.
Aw. He realizes that she's actually sorry. Oh no, it's a corn on a cob.
You wanna talk about that?
I'm in a maid outfit. What do you think?
I think you look good, but I think not. Ah. Well, damn, why did that scare me? I think it just happened to have been a combination of him getting scared and then an ad immediately popping up. Just triggered a reflex. Hold on a sec. Give me a sec.
So, how's the game going?
Great! Gangle hit a home run!
Really?
Yeah, your instructions helped me a lot.
Huh.
Can you give me my eye back? Joke's on you. I've already forgotten what you're talking about.
wowee! Another home run!
God damn it!
What?
Wait, how is damn it considered a curse word?
Nice going, Zubul! All right, Pomni, you're up.
Hey, Ragatha. You wanna bat for me instead?
I guess I could. If you really don't want to.
Think of it as a second chance to show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Bazowie Zoo-wee-wah! Another home run! And that makes 3 home runs in a row! The Big Top
Damn.
win!
He is bored.
That's not how softball works.
Agreed.
Well, that's how my softball works. We're done. Hooray!
Man,
They be melting.
didn't even get to bat.
Agreed.
You did it, Ragatha! We won!
I mean, I guess.
Good job. Whatever you did.
Huh? Oh yeah, good job, team.
Huh? Oh, cool. I'm not a vegan anymore.
Oh, this is going to become a meme. No way, I'm not a vegan anymore.
Oh hey!
Wait, what?
What are you?
Wait, what? I wasn't expecting him to automatically do that. Oh, hey, I'm no longer a vegan. Automatically goes into predatory instincts of consuming meat.
Why is going on?
That's a good question. Why is going on? It's more, what is going on? Huh.
Well, I hope we all learned that suggestion box ideas are actually not fun at all, and Kane's ideas are much better.
Well, some of them were pretty okay.
I kind of liked the low stakes ones.
I thought the first two were awesome. The rest, eh. Oh yeah, Pomni. I can show you that thing in the hall I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh. What thing? Did they specifically mean what do you call it? That Jax is opening up about his past or something? Or were they talking about how what do you call it? Now Jax is trying to open up to Pomni to actually gain a friend. It's cute. Don't worry, Ragatha. It's alright. I understand your pain as well. I oftentimes feel like an outsider in my friend group as well. Granted, does it mean that I'm always an outsider? No, they always include me in on a lot of stuff. But does it feel like that at times? Yeah, it does. But honestly, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit lonely at times, but it could be worse. Yeah, those eyes. Oh, man. Someone seemed like they sure got high. Oh, yeah, and a mannequin. Anyways, that was the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 5, Untitled. Anyways, I'm going to read out the voice acting crew and then play out the rest of the credits to show my respect to the animators and to the voice crew that made all of this possible, because without them, none of this is possible, and I wouldn't be able to react to it. Thank you, Gooseworks, for making this. Now, let's see. Where's the cast? Alright, so Pomni / Evil Pomni is still, what do you call it? Wizzy Freeman. Kinger / Coach, Dictator is still, Sean Chiplock. Zubul / Bazubul is still Ashley Nichols. Bubbles Goosework. Evil Orbsman is Bimbo Davis. Disappearing Guy, Shelby the Hog, Gangle, this is going to be a tough name, sorry. Marissa Wente, sorry if I mispronounced that. Ragatha / Evil Ragatha, Amanda Hufford, and Kane is Alex Rochon, I believe. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Then Jax / Evil Jax is Michael Kovac. Oh, that is a cursed thing. Now, let's see. Oh, no, that was it. Hair, but... Interesting. Let's see. Where's the music copyright? Music. I just want to see music. Oh. Wait, alright, so color grading. Aww. Alright, additional 3D. Oh, they use that. Aww. GD, yeah. Background painting. Wait, did I literally miss a portion? Sorry, guys, I'm just... Rigging. music composers here. Alright, before I end the video, just want to say, original link to the video will be found in the description down below, and all the copyright belongs to Gooseworks and to Glitch, and all the music copyright belongs to Evan. Now, I'm going to mispronounce this. Aldorite. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And to Gooseworks. Anyways, I'll continue this out to still, pay my respects to all the people that spent their time making this. And honestly, I feel glad that this has been made. And honestly, it's been quite a fun show to watch occasionally. Granted, I'm just more sad that that this is more character driven rather than kind of, and then more like a bit of more of like a spatial sudden like horror kind of thing. I get the first episode the pilot was more meant to establish everything around, but I just wish that it could have been a bit more horrifying to kind of still be processing that you're still living in a reality. I mean, they did show elements of it being scary, such as, Kane being able to change it when Jax himself is like, wait, didn't Kane say he couldn't do that? And then suddenly silence. That actually does kind of make it a bit of a weird story. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.